I think it's a good starting place. He has won it before, and I think in that he wants to try. We want to try and make quite an early start. Not that this is that early, but because he is essentially a good ground horse, and you keep thinking he must be a Grand National horse. He's won a Hennessy, he's won a Topham. Put the two together, you must have a Grand National horse there, mustn't you? And every time we keep going there, unfortunately, the ground conditions literally go overnight, and that undoes him very quickly. He must have good ground. So the Hennessy was a natural. It was either this or the Beecher probably to start with as his first attempt. Welsh National would almost certainly be out, and then so we thought here and then get ready again for March.
But
April it'll be obviously for the Grand National, yeah.
given what you've said about the ground, will he only run if it's pretty quick ground here at Newbury?
I don't think very quick, as long as it's good. If it got very soft, you'd question it and say, okay, maybe it would be better to wait for Aintree the following week. But this is where we'd like to run, and his prep has been geared to it, although we just didn't get the race in that I would have liked to have done a couple of weeks ago. So hence we're here today, which is ideal.
Is that a concern, taking on race-fit rivals in the Hennessy?
I think we've done. I mean, actually looking at him in the paddock today, I was just pleased how he tightened up over the last. Yeah, I'm looking at him every day, but just looking at him as a horse that was walking around the paddock as if he was about to run, I thought he looked, for him, he can look big. I thought he was just tightening up nicely, and with that under his belt and one more bit of work at home before Saturday week, and I don't think we'll be far away as far as his regime, his fitness program is concerned. Now, whether we're good enough or everything goes well enough is another matter.
And Vita de Rock, how's that one come on from Aintree?
Good, I think from Aintree to here, that's done him good. He was only just really ready to go to Aintree, and I threw it in as a sort of that, and actually to build on it here again, I think it's done him a lot of good, and he looks well, and I think he's very realistic. He's the sort of profile of an up-and-coming novice chaser and they very often, I mean, the ones we've been lucky enough to win it with were Trebolgan and Bobsworth. You know, they both came out as RSA winners coming into here, and I'm not saying Vita de Rock didn't win an RSA. He did win a Reddlesdown. He's probably not quite as classy as they were, and he's handicapped accordingly. So he won't be having to carry a huge amount of weights, that's for sure. And what are we thinking? Expand Place will probably be at the top of the handicap. So he gets in all right, and no, I think he's a youngster that's creeping along and progressing all the time.
Ground conditions for him?
He wouldn't mind anything, to be honest with you. He'd go, you'd never run him on fast ground. We're not going to get that. I mean, it has been very quick, I know, but I would be hoping that, you know, the chase course, unless we have torrential rain between now and then, should be lovely ground, I hope.
Can you split them?
I don't have to. No, I mean, they both deserve to be running, and they wouldn't be running if I didn't think they had good chances. Could I split them? I mean, you saw they galloped around there together. And they had many clouds with them as well, a previous winner, and actually a Filivazo Messer Haas who's going to run at the meeting as well. Yeah, that was good work. I mean, it doesn't tell you that we weren't trying to find out who'd beat who. So I love Triolo. It'd be great to see him come back and do it again. But if it's the younger horse, then we'd be very happy too.